Return to the fire. The wise one must speak to the men tonight, or to those who call themselves men. We must talk about what separates boys from men. A boy does what feels good. A man does what is right. A boy takes what he wants without considering the cost. A man considers who will pay before he acts. A boy thinks boundaries are obstacles to overcome. A man knows boundaries exist to protect what is sacred. You young men listening, you think sleeping with married women makes you a man. It doesn't. It makes you a coward. Because a real man doesn't need to steal another man's wife to prove his worth. A real man builds his own relationships, earns his own respect, creates his own success. A boy sees a married woman who's vulnerable and thinks, opportunity. A man sees the same woman and thinks, boundary. A boy thinks, her husband isn't treating her right, so I can. A man thinks, her marriage is struggling, so I should encourage her to work on it or leave honorably, not become part of her betrayal. Real masculinity is not about how many women you can sleep with. It's about how many commitments you can keep. It's not about how good you are at deception. It's about how strong you are in truth. It's not about taking what you want. It's about building what you need. You married men who have affairs, you tell yourself you're still a man. You're providing for your family. You're still showing up. But you're living a lie. And a man doesn't lie to the people who depend on him. A man doesn't betray the woman who trusted him enough to build a life with him. A man doesn't teach his children that promises can be broken when something better comes along. The difference between a man and a boy is simple. A boy runs when things get difficult. A man stays and works through it. A boy cheats when he's bored or frustrated. A man communicates and rebuilds. A boy thinks happiness is something you chase. A man knows happiness is something you cultivate through discipline and commitment. And to the women listening, you need to know this so you can stop accepting boys when you deserve men. A boy will make you feel special until the next woman makes him feel more special. A man will make you his priority and keep you there. A boy will promise you everything when he wants something. A man will deliver consistently even when it costs him. A boy will hide you. A man will honor you publicly. Maturity is not about age. It's about choices. It's about character. It's about respecting boundaries even when no one is watching. It's about being the same person in private that you pretend to be in public. That's what separates men from boys. That's what creates families that last, communities that thrive, legacies that matter. Are you a man or are you still a boy? Your actions, not your age, answer that question. The fire challenges you tonight. I am the wise one. Good night.